Snow happened every 5 years or so, and an inch shuts down the city. Yeah, that sounds like when I lived in Delaware, Gene Rogue. Ooh. Traveling merchant is in town. I like having that pop up. Weather report. Forecast for tomorrow. Rain all day. Yes. Cool. Fortune teller says, spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. And the UI says, feeling lucky, but not too lucky. Hi, Marnie. Yay, slime cat. Hello, PurpleMentat. Yes, I see this cat here. This goo cat. Found it sitting outside the entrance to your farm. Poor little stray. Well, I think as is Stardew Valley Mentat tradition, this will be a Paul cat.
Goo cat?
Yeah. Goo cat.
A goo goo goo?
We've got the slime animals mod installed. It changes the sprites to be goo balls because they're adorable.
Oh my god, yeah, it is actually pretty adorable.
Yay, parsnips! And we level up in farming for the first time. Unfortunately, that won't take effect until tomorrow. Getting started is done. We get an extra 100. And now we'll be able to sell these parsnips. Ooh, raising animals. Robin, the local carpenter, lives north of town. In exchange for raw materials and money, she'll construct new buildings. You'll need her to build a coop or barn so that you can raise animals. Yeah, we'll get there. Reach farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow. You gain experience, you'll discover new crafting recipes. I don't get the crafting recipes until after I sleep, though. Oh, whoops. To our valued Joja Mart customers, but I hate Joja. Remove the landslide. Great, now we can get into the mine. If you're noticing that the appearance... Ooh, news for Shell just subscribed? No, that's got to be on YouTube. I thought I disabled that, but I never seems to stick. Bad Streamlabs. I've got a mod installed that works for the vanilla crops anyway, that makes it so that they have a different sprite when they have been watered versus when they have not. Ewing, parsnips I think we take with us and sell. Pam loves parsnips, that's right, she's an easy to please girl. We should grow a bunch more parsnips. But we can get ourselves up to enough money now to buy the backpack. Ooh, gold star dandelion. Daffodil. Gold star daffodil. Like the same thing, but not quite. That reminds me. We never covered how gifting... There's the quality multipliers. Gold stars plus 25%, iridiums plus 50%. Hey, yes, good! Community center intro. Now we've got the game proper going. Anyway, what were you saying?
I was about to get going.
Oh, gotta go?
Yeah.
Time for work.
I got out early so I didn't get snowed in.
Oh.
But yeah, out to work.
Later. Have a good one.
Bye.
Thanks for following Mere Wilet. I quite enjoy it, Garen Marigo. Dean, I'm glad that they had a good, easy option for palette swaps. I haven't messed around with any of the game creation engines because that's a deep rabbit hole, and I don't think that I'm creative enough to put something great together. Yes, it is shameful. I will fix it. I will make it great! Short overview on what the mods do. Well, sure, why not? Here's the list of mods that we have. Interact's framework exists purely to make faster paths better, which faster paths allows me to build player-made paths that let me move faster. Autogate causes gates to open on their own when I walk into different places. Automate lets me automate machines by putting chests next to them. Better Quarry makes the quarry that you unlock partway through the game much better. Console commands is part of the SMAPI API. Cooking skill adds a cooking skill with a whole bunch of stuff. Custom element handler exists for one of the other mods that I'm using. I think the Harp of Yoba, and the Harp of Yoba is a magical harp that you get and you can earn more magic songs for throughout the day, throughout the game. Did You Water Your Crops is the one that makes it so the crops have a different sprite when they haven't been watered yet. Expanded Fridge gives you more room in your fridge so you can actually fit all of the cooking stuff. Extended Minecart makes it so that there's a minecart stop basically everywhere. Fast Animations lets you scarf things down faster. I think we can have a mod pack list available in Discord or something. So I don't know of a good way to distribute this in a way that... I don't know. I need to do some research on that, Ran. Fishing overhauls fishing. Hunger causes your stamina to constantly drain, forcing you to actually need food. Nice try, Spiteful Fox. Too many letters in a row. The single letter stop is like 8 or something like that. JJB is Jiggly Junimo bundles, and I'll show that on and off in just a second, but it literally just makes it so that you can see them bounce around when they're available, or when you have rewards, something like that. Level Extender causes you to be able to level past 10. Longevity makes the game more difficult, making the prices less useful for you. Look up anything, lets you hit F1 over everything and get a wiki level stuff. Omni Farm gives you a super awesome giant farm with all of the features of all of the special farms. Part of the community makes it so that you can talk to, like, you are part of the community. You gain reputation with family and friends when you talk to people. Skill Prestige increases your ability, basically gives you the ability to, like, spend 10 levels of a skill and gain another subcategory. Darklock, there are rewards built into the game that increase past 10. Skill Prestige Cooking Adapter lets Skill Prestige work for the cooking skill, which is right there. There we go. The Sprinkler is I'm not sure that's going to stay in. That's the other thing, is as I run into issues, is going to things are going to get adapted. Like, I'm not a fan of the Sprinkler mod that I currently have, and I'm still trying to find a better option for that. Space Core is a library mod that one of the others relies on. Stardew Notification just gives you notifications every day. UI Info Suite is what's adding all of the extra UI stuff, and Wintergrass makes it so that the grass exists but does not grow through the winter. Whew. There. Tharklock, there are numerical rewards just for leveling up your skill. For example, let me pull up farming skill. You get the, oh, it doesn't tell you here. Darn it. But for example, like, using your colorblind mod, not right now, Zazra, but I probably should. Here we go. Each level grants extra proficiency. Combat, every level adds 5 health points. So you use less and less stamina over time, you know? Proficiency system, they all use 2 energy. Powering, affects the amount of energy required. As proficiency increases, energy requirements decrease by 0.1 points. But there's more benefits that aren't being listed here on the wiki page, which is weird. Like, you have an increased chance of getting high-quality items just by harvesting, just by having higher skill levels, but none of that's being listed here. Don't understand why. Huh. Hang on. Give me just a moment here. Let's pull up the Stardew Valley skill prestige mod. Allows you to earn... Oh, that's not the one. I wanted level extender mod. It's just like how I play games. Breaks to research are a part of it. All vanilla skills have a level 100 maximum. Levels after 10 now slow down the degradation of the reeling bar. That's pretty sweet. Optional monster spawning everywhere based on your level. Compatibility with prestige mod. Press P in the skills menu, and it'll drop your skill down to 10 so that prestige recognizes it. Then, if you choose to prestige, you lose 10 levels, so it all works out. Skills have the same XP until level 10. Reaching level 100 is somewhere around 2 million experience. Nope. There was something else about it in here. Where? SDV has a host of features for each skill based on skill level. It doesn't matter that the skills are over 10. For example, increased crop yield based on farming level. Like, it all has a bunch of stuff built in. But, which doesn't need to be added to. But that's not being listed in the skills portion on the wiki for some reason. But anyway, you'll see as we go, as time goes on. And I can send a list to the Discord later on. It's just the, specifically the sprinkler mod is likely to change, because the way it works right now, well, I'll have to wait until after this conversation to show you. Which is going to take as much time as it takes me to read it, but I'm not going to read it all aloud, because that'll drive me a little nuts. Also, I'm out of coffee. I'm going to use the power of the internet to ask my partner who's upstairs to make coffee. Darn it. I lost something out of that conversation because I alt-tabbed. Sorry. Full of rats. Yeah, some rat. That's right, this doesn't actually open up the bundles. This just lets me now go talk to the wizard after this. And then I'll be able to start doing the bundles. Bye, Lewis. Catch that rat. It's a start. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. Like right now. Because there's a thing over here. Where we can learn about our rat problem. That's all you can do with it for the moment. But starting tomorrow, we can do more. You know, there's some vanilla Stardew Valley endgame content that I haven't had a chance to interact with yet, too. Like the Junimo huts. Allow you a modicum of automated farming. But here, the sprinklers, as they stand right now, it's meant to be a way for you to customize the sprinklers any way that you want. And it kinda works, but it's not my favorite implementation of the ACE fixed for the sprinklers yet. It basically lets you change these around in any way that you want, but you can't remove ones that are by default. My favorite fix for these sprinklers is to make it so that they work 4 in a line like this. And that makes the first level of the sprinkler useful while not increasing the number of spaces it waters, because this increases the number of spaces it waters. And that I don't want to do. But this is almost the same fix without me needing to go find a different mod, so maybe I leave it that way? I don't know yet. Running low on daffodil. Demetrius will give me 90G for a daffodil. We shall try. Hollowcat says, sure. Remote coffee is best coffee. Boo. Hard to compete with Joja. Well, I mean, maybe not being closed on Wednesdays, that could help. There. First things first. Yay! A little bit of inventory space. We can get a giant pack with 10 grand, but that's a ways off. The first extra 12 makes the biggest difference. Alright, so it is now the 8th, and our last day to ship things is the 12th, so we have 7... We need things that grow in 7 days or less. Which would be potatoes. Go heavy on potatoes now. And hope for the best. Actually, I'm thinking a mix. Welcome back, Ran. Because more parsnips will help us level up more. And having a higher level of farming will be helpful. Because your sell prices are in part affected by your farming skill. As well as, you know, the day. But the random one, I just don't want to deal with. You know? So hard to read all that. Too much information. But yeah, like, red cabbage is selling more. Pumpkin is selling for a lot more because it's spring and pumpkin is a fall thing. Unfortunately, it's got a random huge penalty right now, so it ends up evening out. I don't know if it's actually worth me bothering to pay too much attention to all that yet, you know? Flowers, from what I remember, are a good way to, like, have things to sell. Pineapple seeds take 8 days, or not sell, make friends with. Jazz seeds take 7 days. Yeah, that's for the people that want to optimize their farm output. I'm just going to try to grow a variety. And for right now, I'm going to stick with the parsnips and the potatoes. So let's see. How many... We can only get one more round of parsnips and one more round of potatoes. But if I plant enough parsnips to level up again, then I will be able to harvest and sell the potatoes at me level 2. I mean at farming level 2. Interesting. Yeah, and every time you prestige, it reduces your levels by 10. Yeah, hit tab, and you open up the menu. And I still need to worry about my tax bill, which is going to be a grand come the beginning of spring, as taxes are assessed quarterly. Not spring, summer. I only got 478. Maybe I don't worry about it and I just spend as much on... So, let's see. Potatoes take 6 days. Maybe I just spend as much as I can on potatoes today and tomorrow. Yeah. And then the next few days after that, I buy up parsnips. Alex likes parsnips. We could dance with Alex at the spring dance. Is loves blue mist, coffee grains, complete breakfast, prismatic shard, rabbit's foot, salmon dinner. But we're not going to get any loves for him. Something Eve players would like. Yeah, probably. I don't remember the details on the spring dance. But maybe I don't rush things. Maybe we just take our time. It's the flower festival, right? Flower dance. Close enough. Happens on the 24th. Dancing increases your friendship with your partner by a point. Technically possible to get a date to the flower dance in the first year, but it's difficult. Yeah, I'm gonna say we don't worry about trying to optimize our relationship game like that. And just talk to people over time, work on getting our stuff together. Oh, I named it the Chiss Farm because I found that I could have red eyes and blue skin, and that amused me. That's right, you love hot peppers. But it looks like cooking is the way to make super friends with everybody. You love grapes? Yep, okay. We need to deliver a thing to Gunther. Because we have an ancient tool. That's a little excessively negative star clock. Here, watch this. You can see that I currently have 228 points to my next friendship with Penny. I talked to Jazz. I'm now at 226 points to my next friendship. Which basically just means talk to people's friends and family, and you'll get to they'll get to know you better, and then those people will like you, like their friends and family will like you more. It's just the system behind it, the gamification of it all, makes it seem much worse than it really is. But in practice, it basically works out to just you can get to know someone better by getting to know their friends and family than just focusing on them. Yay, enough money to go buy a few more potato seeds. Boo, trash. Hey, darn it. Incorporated into a healthy diet. Thanks, Dr. Harvey. Harvey's an easy one to get to know if you can start making some early money. It's a little harder with taxes, but still possible. Upgrade house will cost 10 grand. And a coop is 4. So yeah, getting that sort of stuff built, that'll take much longer. Allows you to create flour from wheat and sugar from beets. That's cool. Sebastian lives downstairs. Ah, that's accurate. Hilariously accurate, too. Hello, Linus. Please don't destroy my tent. Sigh. Sadness. Yeah, I don't recognize the mill, that's for certain. I don't know if that's a part of the new vanilla or not. And new, like, new as of December last year? It's not like it's a recent development that a bunch of stuff got added. Or anything like that. Alright, I think we go do a round of foraging on the south end. Finish off the day with a bit of fishing down there at the lake. Takes so long to get down there. One of these days I'll finish clearing the path so that it's a little bit faster. Who had the parsnip quest? The parsnip quest is gone. I've got a quest for a regular daffodil now, I believe it is. They only last for a couple of days. But the only daffodil I had was a gold one, which I wasn't willing to spend on that. Oh, traveling merchant. How I wish I could afford any of the useful things that you sometimes sell. Like the rare seed. Takes all season to grow in the fall. But it's so worth it. You don't sell anything useful today, that's for certain. Wow. Nothing. Yeesh. Oh well, we should be able to get some onions at least. Right. That just adds the bream because it's a river. Interesting. Even to the point where I'm considering starting to sell the spring onions. Interesting character lag there. I did take a brief moment to answer Apollo Cat. That might be it. Ooh, maybe I should see what I can catch on the farm instead. Farm's scary at night. Woohoo! Chub Git. And some bait, a geode, and some copper ore. Cool. Chub is not used for any. Oh, there's an onion by the sewer? Meh. Single onion. We'll get it another day. Darn it. Bream. I thought the bream was like a river fish or something. Oh well. Maybe it only shows the bundles that I actually have access to. There we go. Or more of that happening. You don't get penalized for going after treasure. So you don't lose your streak, but it certainly doesn't count as a part of the streak. Night fishing bundle. I thought so. Just not showing up as part of a bundle when I mouse over it. The further your streak goes on, the more likely you are to have treasure show up at all. Man, that's being really nice to me. fishing overhaul is supposed to make fishing more profitable and better in general, but might be a bit too much considering the results I'm getting. I don't think any of the mods change the bundles. I know it's possible to do, but I don't think I'm using any mods that make the bundles more difficult. Ooh, coffee delivery. Hello, Apollo Cat. Yay, coffee deliveries. Gotta love it. I want to eat that. I also need to ship one eventually. Darn it. I really need to finish clearing out, well, I mean, clearing out the farm is going to be a gargantuan project, since the farm is so darn big. Alright, things to sell. Sell you. Sell you. Fish tank night fishing. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't show things that you haven't gotten access to yet. So you, sell 2 of you. Show up use for anything? Bulletin board field research. Every time you get a perfect catch, Garen Marigo, you increase your streak by 1. Every time you don't get a perfect catch, you lose the streak entirely. Yeah, it looks like if you want to, like, check on things, it's... you have to do so manually, and that's no fun. That I'm not happy with. Like, I can see that the earth crust still goes for 49. And I guess if I knew how much it was by default, that would tell me something. But, yeah. I'm still not certain what does the influence... Ooh, we can sort by season. What all of the influences are, and I think DR is diminishing returns, which basically prevents you from doing too much of one thing. Like, should have some diminishing returns on... Nope, I haven't shipped enough parsnips for that to count as diminishing returns quite yet. So that's one of the places where it can come up. Basically, it makes artisan goods and having a diverse farm, like, practically required. I'm going to need to start organizing early, or things are going to get bad. So that's going to be our bulletin board stuff, and this is going to be just generic general stuff for now. On to you, because food is important. I wish I had given myself the time to plant those seeds, but I didn't. Want to crack those tomorrow. Right, I should go play the birthday song. 2 days until Lewis's birthday, but also we can play it for Grandpa. That goes to the museum. These go with us to... Yeah, delivered. Yeah, alright, we're good. We go to bed. Yay, we can make scarecrows and basic fertilizer. And so ends day 5. Little bit of money from all over the place.